Hello, hello. Welcome in. How is everybody today? I apologize for being late today. Seems like that's a little bit of a theme going on here lately, and I am so sorry. Just when I was getting ready to bring everything outside so I could get set up and ready to go, something came up, and I was sidelined, and it took me longer than I thought it would to take care of that. And so I couldn't get everything out here and ready to go on time. Canadian Family Life, I'm glad you're here. Ronson, I'm glad you're here. It's nice to have familiar faces here. I, for one, am so thankful that it is not 100 degrees already here in the Southwest Idaho. We have been 100 degrees by noon several days in a row, and then yesterday and today we're still in the 90s, and it is refreshing. But the humidity is up, and when you live in a desert, the humidity is normally pretty low, and I mean like in the teens and low 20s. Today it's in the mid 30s, low to mid 30s, and I do not normally sweat. I have autoimmune disorders that make it so I don't sweat. I'm actually sweating today with the humidity, and it's miserable. I don't mean to complain, but it's foreign to me to be sweating, and with this humidity, it's something. It's really something. But I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope that you're able to stay cool in the heat, dry if you're actually getting rain. I was doing some research here a while back, and I have some channels I follow in the Houston area of Texas, and they were getting some storms here a while back, and they actually got 13 inches of rain in one afternoon. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what would that be like? We get here in the southwest portion of Idaho, we get about 13 inches of precipitation annually. That is the sum total average of precipitation in the form of rain and snow total. And I'm thinking 13 inches in one afternoon. Wow, that is unreal. So anyway, I hope that you're doing well. If you would please be sure to hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you've been here. That really does help. It helps make the channel more visible and make sure that you receive notifications easier when I am going live or when there's a new video coming out. I know that I've not been getting videos out like I was for the last few weeks. I really don't know what happened. Well, I do too. The app that I was using stopped working for me. It would not allow me to export the videos that I was trying to create and upload for you. And when you can't export a video, you can't create them. So I kind of quit not recording, but quit editing videos because I couldn't get them out of the app to upload them. But the program is working again, and so I will be getting more videos out to you very soon. I have some really fun, exciting videos to share with you. I keep looking up and away in front of me because I'll give those of you watching the live a little sneak peek into some of the videos that are coming. I have a very, very sweet family of cats that has adopted my home as their home. There was a feral mama that had her babies or brought her babies to live under my house. And I won't tell you any more than that. There's more than one and less than 6 kittens. They are absolutely adorable. And I'm working on making friends with them so that I can get them taken care of so that there won't be more kittens in the future. Hopefully I can find them good homes. They're just as sweet as can be. That is my goal. But anyway, those videos are coming very soon. I am working on making those right now. I forgot to turn the sound down on my phone. There we go. Now we won't be interrupted by the phone. Anyway, today I wanted to talk to you about summertime meals. You know, last week we talked about the heat and staying safe in the heat. And I believe it was Shades of Grey was talking about how they are in the same predicament that Logan and I are in. You know, we still cannot hook up our swamp cooler to a water source. And it's difficult to keep our house cool. Well, when it's so hot, you know, you have 100+ degree temperatures and you can't cool your house, the last thing you want to do is, in the evenings especially, heat up the house even more to fix a meal. And so what do you do in a situation like that? How do you feed your family? What are you going to feed them when it comes time to feed them dinner? What is it that you do to feed your family? Kristen, welcome in. I am so glad you're here. We are, oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I'm getting myself confused here. We are just talking about mealtime during the summer and what to do in the evenings especially, but even during the lunch hour. What are you going to feed your family when it is so hot that you just don't feel like cooking? First of all, if you're already overheated from the temperatures, the last thing you want to do is put more heat in your body You don't want to eat something that's hot and raise your body temperature even more. You know, you kind of want things that are going to be cool and help to lower your body temperature. But you also don't want to heat your house up because it's already so hot. I know Shades of Grey is in the same situation that I'm in. I believe she works in a factory. It's hot already. Work in the factory all day long in the heat. Come home to a house that you can't cool, and have to fix a meal. What do you do? How do you feed your family? There's got to be options that are, first of all, for Logan and I, that's going to be budget friendly. You want things that are going to be budget friendly, that are going to be nutritious, that are going to be quick, because you don't want to have to slave in the kitchen prepping the meal. Many of us that are in this community are homesteaders or desire to be homesteaders. A lot of us raise a garden, so we want to be able to use what we've raised. So we look at things like that. So throw out some ideas, those of you that are in chat. If you're watching the replay, please feel free to leave recipe ideas in your comments, because we're looking for ideas. We're looking for tips. Now, I did prepare a slideshow of a few recipes that I found. There's only a couple that I have tried already, but I found recipe ideas that I'm wanting to try or that looked and sounded good. So does anybody have any ideas before I bring up the slideshow? I need to make sure I've got that ready to go before I... Tomato or cucumber salads. It's hard to see my pointer. Tomato or cucumber sandwiches and salads. Yeah. That's good ideas. Do you have any particular salads that you like to make, Kristen? Are there any that you really enjoy making that your family likes? I know for myself, I need protein. I need a really balanced meal that includes protein, carbohydrates, and vegetables. If I don't have all three of those things, then I don't feel well. Kevin, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about mealtime in the summer and ideas on how to have a good, well-balanced meal without heating up the kitchen. Oh, this may not have been a good idea to be outside. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm having a hard time reading the chat in this lighting. I'm sorry about this. Hi there. Welcome in. This is going to be my first time bringing up a second screen, so please bear with me. I'm going to, oops, did that wrong. I'm trying to make sure my slideshow is ready to go. Can't see my pointer too well. The lighting is really bad here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I think I'm ready. Now, sorry about that. Oh, I will learn all this eventually, and then it'll be second nature. Share screen. There we go. I'm using an older computer, an older laptop, and it's slow. Oh, wait, there we go. This is the one I want. Okay. Hang on. I'll get there. Okay. Now, let me figure out how to do. There it is. I wish you were here to help me. You know exactly what to do on this. I can't see the comments here when I have this up. Are you still in there, Ronson? Okay, let's see. What I want to do is show I want to show each slide individually, but I wanted it to not show the whole window. I wanted to show it like a slideshow. But when I click to show enter full screen, it blocks the whole screen, so I can't see what is happening on the live stream. And I've not used the presentation thing before, so I apologize, everybody. I'm learning. This is still new for me. I haven't used my computer in so long. Does anybody else have any arrow next to slideshow and start presenter view? Okay, that's all right. I'll just have to watch on my phone to see what's happening. Okay. Don't know where my mouse went. Oh, I hate this. I'm going to have to practice on this before I try doing this again. Pretty much, that's what I was wanting to do. Now if I can just find... So, I found some meals I wanted to share that are some ideas you can do during the summer that will make it cooler in the kitchen. See if that changes it. It's not changing it on the third one. I cannot find my mouse on here. Oh, there we go. Now it's advancing too fast. I'm not. There we go. Page 2. It'll eventually get there. It's just slow. It still works. It works quite well. It's just slower than a brand new computer would be. But anyway, I found this grilled steak salad recipe, and I thought that sounded really good and pretty simple. What you could do would be to, I know you can find in the freezer section pre-cooked and grilled meats if you didn't want to cook your meats at home, and slice it up and add it to a salad that you could make on by yourself. Or if you really wanted to go simple, you could buy a pre-made salad and add the meat to it and choose your own salad dressings or what have you. But it would have your protein, it would have the steak. Also, it includes cheese. You could add whatever kind of cheese you really wanted. And cheese is a protein. It's also a fat. It has a healthy fat in it. It has plenty of vegetables, which also include protein, a different form of protein, but it is a protein. Depending on what kind of salad dressing you choose, that could add fats, or it could also add fruit if you used fruits to make your salad dressing. You could really dress it up and fix it up any way you wanted to. You could serve the meat cold or warm, however you choose to do it. So that's one option, and you're welcome to take a screenshot of that if you would like, or just jot it down. There's also the grilled chicken salad. Now, the ingredients in this is a little bit different. Not a whole lot, but it is different. That's another option. And it would also include a lot of healthy choices. You would have your protein and your vegetables. You could also serve it with crackers, or you could use naan bread, the N-A-A-N, naan, or pita. You could even, with these salads like this, you could use pita and stuff the salad inside a pita bread and have a handheld salad, which would be a salad on the go, which would be really nice and handy. And these salads would be really simple and quick. And again, you can find grilled chicken pre-cooked in the freezer section of most supermarkets. Around here we have the grocery outlet, which is a discount food chain. They get, I guess you could call it, seconds from supermarket chains, or not necessarily even seconds, but the overstock from supermarkets and warehouses, and they bargain for lower prices when they purchase it, and then they pass on that savings to their customers. And you can find a lot of really high quality specialty foods at the grocery outlet for a lot lower price than what you would normally find. Now this recipe here, this is an old family favorite, and you can actually find this one on the Doritos website. I did change it up a little bit to reflect what I used to have growing up, and I didn't put any measurements on there because you can adjust it to your taste. Typically, when I was growing up, we always just used a head of iceberg lettuce. Now, we've learned that iceberg lettuce is not the most nutritious, and I personally prefer to use lettuce that I've grown, or spinach, leaf lettuce, more nutritious types of lettuce as opposed to iceberg lettuce. The ground beef. Use as much ground beef as you desire. Now, one thing I did notice I forgot to go back and add to the ingredients. You need a packet of your taco seasoning. You use half the packet of taco seasoning in your ground beef, and then you can go back and add the other half. You sprinkle on top of the salad before you stir it, and then you use your kidney beans, your garbanzo beans. You can use black beans if you like black beans. I personally do not like black beans. My son Ronson loves black beans, so he would add them. If you like corn in your taco salad, you could add corn to it. You chop up an onion into bite-sized pieces and add that. Chopped tomatoes. Anything that you would add to a taco, you add to your taco salad. The one thing that you wouldn't add would be like your sour cream. Now, you could add a dollop of sour cream to your individual plate of salad. You could add your guacamole to your individual plate of salad, but you would not want to mix it into your taco salad. You can add your diced avocados, anything else that you would like in your salad. Now, wishbone French dressing is really, really good in this. That's what we always used when I was growing up. But really, any French dressing that you can find. You don't want to add your chips, your crushed chips, until the very last minute and then stir them in, or you can add them to the individual plated salads and then stir it in on your plate. And it's a meal in one. Now, when I was growing up, my mom would slice the cheese into slices about that thick and then chop it into little squares and then mix it in. You can just as easily add shredded cheese. This is one of our favorite summertime meals. I grew up eating it, and Ronson grew up eating it whenever we could get my mom to make it, and now he loves to make it. And it makes a huge amount, so you can eat it for several days. That's why you don't want to add your chips until the very last minute, because the chips will go soggy when you store the leftovers. And there will be leftovers unless you have a huge family that's eating them. So then, grilled pizza. A lot of people don't think about grilling pizza. I've been wanting to try it for years and I just never have. I think we're probably going to do that very soon. I looked up a lot of recipes, and you can grill the dough ahead of time, and that's what this is suggesting. You roll out your dough and you grill it on one side, then turn it over and grill it on the other side. Add your toppings on the side that's already grilled while you're grilling the second side, and that way able to be cooked and the cheese is able to be melted. And then once that second side is cooked, your pizza is done. You can also grill frozen pizza, but you would want to add it to a pan as opposed to grilling it directly on top of the grates of your barbecue grill. And there's all kinds of different recipes for doing grilled pizza. If you have a Papa Murphy's in the area, they used to, I don't know if they still do, but they used to have grill pans for their pizza so that you could actually grill their pizzas. Here's some other ideas. Sandwiches. Good old-fashioned sandwiches, egg salad sandwiches. Make a big pot of pulled pork or pulled chicken for making pulled pork sandwiches. Have tomato or cucumber, or tomato and cucumber sandwiches, like was mentioned early on in the live today. Lots of different ways to make those. Have a veggie tray with cold cut cheese, crackers, salads like we talked about. There's the grilled chicken or steak salads. You can have a Cobb salad, a taco salad. Have a good old-fashioned picnic. Get up early in the morning, fry your chicken, let it cool all day long in the fridge, and then have your cold fried chicken, make a potato salad. Have your potato salad. You can make your baked beans in a slow cooker. Have baked beans with it. Sit outside in the shade and have a picnic. Serve chips with it. Make baked chips. Make fruit salads. Those are some different ways that you can eliminate heating the kitchen up in the evening when it's already hot. Here are some other ways that you can uh, uh, eliminate air fryers like my son's has the doors where you can do baking in there, put a regular baking pan in there, and it heats the house up very minimally. Use your slow cooker. Run an extension cord and set up outside with a lot of these and have a cook station set up outside. Use your waffle iron and Is that better? Did that improve the audio? I don't know if that improved the audio or not, but okay, yeah, it was the slideshow that was making it bad. I don't know how much was lost there, but basically use the tools that you have to avoid heating up your house. Most of us have small appliances. You know, they have camping kitchens that are designed for cooking outside. So why not set up a table outside and use a power strip hooked up to an extension cord, and use your own small appliances outside as opposed to in the house, and do your cooking outside. It's better to enjoy the outdoors anyway. Now, I know some people don't have that option. And in that case, use your small appliances as opposed to your oven, because they're not going to generate as much heat. Cook or make cool foods. Plan ahead, cook in the morning if you can, and enjoy the foods when they're cool. Not only will it avoid heating your house up, but it'll help bring your body temperature down in the evenings. And you'll be getting your cooking done ahead of time when you're fresh and you have the energy. So anyway, those were some of my ideas. What are some of your ideas? What are some of the things that you enjoy cooking and doing to combat the heat? Anybody? I know that Logan and I have been grilling a lot lately. We use the rice cooker. We use the microwave. We try really hard to avoid using the oven as much as possible. So anyway, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some ideas. If you would be so kind as to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment after the video with your ideas. Share this out. You know, I'm sure that there's some people out there that would enjoy some fresh ideas. Oh yes, Ronson, I do remember you mentioning this. The sheet pan meal in your air fryer. That is a really good idea. And it doesn't heat the house up when you use your air fryer. I remember you mentioning that you had things like potatoes and onions, and I think you said there might have been some zucchini. You can buy sheet pan vegetables in the freezer section. And I think that's what you said you had used. Potatoes, onions, carrots, and broccoli. Okay. And maybe zucchini. Okay. So anyway, but if you would leave your ideas in the comment section for us. I'm looking for new ideas. Logan has started working more hours at his job now, and more is falling to me to do. I'm unable to stand in one place for very long. I can be out moving and working and doing, but I can't just stand stationary to do the cooking and the cleaning. But a lot of that is going to be falling to me, and I'm looking for some good, easy, refreshing ideas to do in the kitchen. So if anybody has that kind of idea that they can share with me in the comments, I would really, really appreciate it. So yes, some chicken sausage added to the vegetables for protein. That's a great idea, Ronson. It's a great idea. Yeah, those sheet pan meals are great if you don't have to heat up your oven. But I suppose I could use a cookie sheet on the grill and achieve the same thing. So anyway, that is what I had for today. If nobody else has any questions, comments, ideas for mealtime in the summertime, then I think I will go ahead and wrap this up. And I just want to thank you so much for being here and putting up with my mistakes, my learning curve, and figuring all the things out. I used to really know what I was doing on a computer, and I knew how to run all the things, but it's been so long since I've had to use it, and I'm learning. I'm relearning what to do, and I appreciate your patience. So with that said, I hope you have a wonderfully blessed week, and stay cool, stay comfortable, stay healthy, and I'd like to see your ideas in the comments after the video. So thank you for joining me. Be blessed.